You're watching Fox 4 News at 6.
As of today, the Florida High School Athletic Association has now made it a requirement for student athletes, coaches, and parents to go through heat illness and prevention training. This mandatory training comes after a Lee County student died over a year ago after suffering heat stroke during football practice. Tonight, 4 in Your Corner's Catherine Marsh showing you how coaches and students are working to keep this from happening again.
Ready, go.
School may be out for the summer, but student athletes at Cypress Lake High School are still putting in work.
You know, you want to make them tough and you want to work them hard and do all that, but you have to understand what they're going through and how really hot it is out here. Good hop through, flip it back.
Speaking of heat, head coach Richie Rhodes says the team will participate in heat illness prevention training today following practice. FHSAA voted back in April. This mandatory online training is for students, coaches, and parents across the state.
You know, it's always hot year-round. We play in a hot season, so it's good for us to have some knowledge about what's going on.
The training begins over a year after the tragic death of Zachary Polzenberg, a student athlete at Riverdale High School who suffered from a heat stroke at football practice. Now as a rising junior on the Cypress Lake football team, CJ Shedd says he never expected something like that to happen.
It was tough. I've never lost somebody before. You know, I was young, and I just remember he was always like upbeat, so it was kind of crazy to think about him and then just him not being there.
A loss that CJ says opened his eyes to be more educated when it comes to heat-related illnesses.
Come together by losing a teammate, and then, you know, we always keep an eye on each other, you know, tell each other to talk to a coach if they need to. But you know yourself the best. Coaches say in addition to the online training, they're prepared to prevent this from happening again.
We have cold tubs and those types of things available in case something catastrophic were to happen. We don't want it to end up in any sort of casualty.
As head coach, Richie Rhodes says it's his responsibility to keep his athletes safe, whether it's a heat-related illness or not.
Watch after these kids, and we're around them so much, and these parents, you know, place them in our care. And so it's up to us to make sure that we are proactive with these things. Take off, be quick, come on down.
Reporting in Fort Myers, Catherine Marsh, Fox 4, in your corner.
The athletic director for Cypress Lake High School says the heat illness training should be completed before the new school year.